In the South-South, as part of efforts to ensure effective service delivery to the people, the Edo State government has commenced a 2-day workshop for top government officials tagged Designing, Building and Sustaining a Results-Based Monitoring and Evaluation System. Governor Godwin Obaseki says the present administration remains fully committed to transparency and accountability through an efficient monitoring and evaluation system.
Members of the Edo State Executive Council, permanent secretaries and top civil servants make up the list of participants in this workshop in Benin City, the Edo State capital. The Budget Department and that of Strategic Planning have put together this program to improve monitoring and evaluation of government activities. The governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, says this workshop is pertinent to achieving accelerated economic development in the face of dwindling economic resources.
Over the years, monitoring and evaluation processes have been applied in a manner that did not adequately inform policy. Neither did it address the issue of planning, budgeting, as well as projects and program implementation.
Mr. Obaseki says the biggest challenge facing government is in the implementation of projects rather than that of planning.
What we lack is the capacity to execute on our programs. We spend so much time planning, talking, but very little time executing, making sure that whatever it is that we want to do, we have a program, an action plan to make sure we have it.
In one of the plenary sessions, a resource person, Dr. Adeniyi Onamusi, attributes the poor economic situation in the country to incompetency and not necessarily corruption, as believed by many Nigerians.
Our biggest problem as a nation is incompetence, is a lack of deep understanding as to how things work. It's a lack of deep understanding of the nature of things. And incompetence then breeds and perpetuates corruption.
For the Edo State government, political office holders have a big responsibility in managing public funds, and this 2-day workshop will go a long way in ensuring an effective service delivery.
Let's bring you news from the southeastern region of the country now. In a bid to ensure that civil servants and youth are computer literate, the executive and legislature in Imo State are partnering to establish ICT centers across the 27 local government areas of the state. Over 100 workers will benefit from the first phase of the free ICT training. Governor Rochester Paracha says he is looking forward to a time when all workers will have access to the use of computers as the world shifts to paperless.
They should be able to know it and know the computer. We are moving to computer age. So they should be managed whatever that is given to them. Like one of the commissioners have just said, they shouldn't say this is government property. They should manage it well and learn it well.
The ICT is the end thing. The world is going paperless. ICT rules the world. So he, in his wisdom, has taught it to us that our people in the rural areas should have this computer knowledge to help them in life. That is the essence of this. So that's what we have come to let them know. They will be trained. These are local government staff. After training them, we train other rural dwellers. They will have access to this place so that they can access any part of the world with their computer.
The Enugu State Governor, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, has assured the Associations of National Accountants of Nigeria of his partnership in ensuring transparency in the system of financial administration in Enugu State. He made this comment while meeting with the Association of the Government House ahead of their program. According to him, there's a need to support the body to ensure zero corruption in both public and private institutions.
The theme of this MCPG program is enhancing proficiency and professionalism in public and private sector. The continuous training and retraining of other members in the civil service by sponsoring them to the various programs put in place for them by the association, including the specialized Island City Island Yearly Training in Dublin, Republic of Ireland, this will impact positively on their work.
As an association of professional accountants in both the public and private sectors in Nigeria, the contributions of the association to the development of the national financial sector, the effective implementation of our fiscal policies cannot be overemphasized. This is more so as they are expected to assist government efforts to entrench openness and transparency in the system of financial administration in the states. This in turn will help reduce wastages and leakages in the management of public funds and strengthen people's trust in government. There is therefore no gainsaying the importance of the MCPD program.
To the south now, with the recent boost to the fleet of Nigerian Navy fleet, steps must be taken to improve the current level of operational efficiency. And that's according to the Chief of Naval Staff at this year's two-day naval retreat tagged Optimizing Operational Availability of the Nigerian Navy Fleet, holding at the Naval Engineering College in Delta State. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, says the Nigerian Navy will soon also take delivery of additional platforms to boost its operational efficiency, which will help to greatly sanitize the nation's maritime domain of criminal activities.
The gunboats crest the waves of the Niger Delta and the creeks of Burutu local government in Delta State. It's part of Operation Safety Check 4 of the Nigerian Navy. As the Caterpillar clears a path in the forest of the area, the officers follow closely behind on a search and destroy mission of illegal oil refineries. And they hit the jackpot. The big picture of maritime security is shared at the Nigerian Navy retreat in Delta State, where strategies such as these are mulled over and the Delta State government extends its support.
Let me take this opportunity to appraise this august audience of my unfailing support to the Nigerian Navy in its effort to provide solutions to the country's maritime security challenges. Delta State, by its dual strategic location, is one of the greatest beneficiaries of revenue that accrues from the Nigerians' investment in the maritime domain. The state, therefore, will be doing itself more harm than good if it fails to lend its weight behind any meaningful endeavor intended to enhance the nation's maritime industry.
For the Chief of Naval Staff, security is a top priority.
In the last 2 months, the Navy took delivery of 4 24-meter boats from Ossia in France and 2 more newly built 35-meter seaworld defense boats, also from France, will be injected into the Nigerian Navy fleet. These acquisitions will greatly enhance Nigerian Navy's ability to perform its statutory roles.
Back in the creeks of the Delta, the officers match words with action as they march through muddy land in their continued quest to flush out the vagrants and keep the maritime domain secure.